Recession was predicted to hit the U.S. economy in 2023 by the majority of analysts at this time last year, but it hasn't happened yet. However, economists continue to believe that a downturn is most certainly approaching. According to the average prediction in Bankrate's most recent quarterly survey of the nation's top economists, the likelihood of a recession between now and July 2024 is estimated to be 59% by experts. That indicates a 3 in 5 chance, indicating the likelihood of an economic environment marked by job losses, slower corporate growth, and a more challenging stock market. The majority of respondents, at 78%, believe that there was a greater than 1 in 2 risk of a recession, and 28% said there was a 70% or higher chance. This further illustrates the chances. Only 22% of respondents believe the likelihood to be 50% or less. However, experts generally agreed that the upcoming recession won't be as bad as the coronavirus epidemic or the Great Recession, which both saw double-digit unemployment rates. As inevitable as rain is for the weather, recessions are a part of the business cycle. It doesn't take a meteorologist to predict that it will storm at some time. However, few recessions looked as simple to foresee as the one that followed the post-pandemic inflation explosion. Interest rates have been increased by the Federal Reserve at a rate that hasn't been matched since the 1980s, reaching a level last seen in 2007. Typically, a rise in interest rates this swiftly by the Fed has never been able to occur without triggering a downturn in the business cycle. The Fed has historically failed to stop inflation without a recession. Robert Brusca, chief economist at Fact and Opinion Economics, asserts that a recession has historically been caused by real Fed funds rates of 3% or higher. The Fed doesn't appear to be seeking a downturn. However, historically speaking, we have never done so without a recession. The majority of economists were shocked to learn that the slump had yet to arrive and ruin the economy's party. As the economy slowly recovered from the lockdowns caused by the outbreak, banks also tightened lending requirements in the wake of 3 significant failures earlier this year. However, consumer spending has maintained and the labor market is still expanding. The probability that a recession will start between June 2022 and December 2023 was penciled in by economists as having a 52% possibility in a poll for the second quarter of 2022, the lowest level in a year. Since the first quarter of 2022, when analysts originally estimated a 31% likelihood that a downturn may occur between March 2022 and October 2023, recession chances have been progressively increasing. Officials at the U.S. Central Bank, however, only anticipated raising rates to a peak goal range of 2.75 to 3% at the time of the Q1 2022 survey. According to updated rate predictions that were issued by the Fed's June decision, 2 more rate hikes are anticipated before the Fed's target range of 5 to 5.25% is reached. All of this indicates that the U.S. economy is still in a recession. It simply hasn't caught up with the pipeline's tightness yet, most likely. According to Bernard Markstein, president and chief economist at Markstein Advisors, the effects of higher interest rates are still working their way through the economy. This increases the likelihood of a moderate recession beginning in either the fourth quarter of this year or the first quarter of the following year. Higher interest rates are to blame for the financial sector's issues, which confirms my long-held conviction that the U.S. economy will shortly enter a recession.